ambush. Braun Strowman with that garbage can.
Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God!
Choke slam onto the hood of the car.
Bronson Reed. Oh my God!
Driven across the hood of the car and out the Get down, Reed, not from up there. A tsunami out of the roof of the...
Welcome back to the Monday Night Raw Rundown, the place where we recap and review everything that happened on this week's episode of Raw. This was a slower episode of Raw, with a lot less happening. Maybe it's because all of the storylines are set up for Bash in Berlin, but you would have expected a little more from this Go Home Raw. Let's jump straight into it. Randy Orton has delivered another great promo on Raw this week. It seems Randy's more willing to be vulnerable with the audience, and his promos come off better for it. This week, he genuinely told us how he felt for the support he receives and how important his legacy is to him. We don't usually get to hear Randy talk like this, but when we do, it's always worth it. He also did a great interview with Cody Rhodes recently, which is worth a watch. It's fun to see Randy successfully reinvent himself again after his injury. Now it's time for the big match. It was quite tough to pick the best match on this week's show, but we've gone for the triple threat match between Xavier Woods, The Miz, and Pete Dunne. This was an unexpectedly great match. Xavier Woods really put his best foot forward and showed he still has a lot more to prove in WWE. He whipped out some moves we haven't seen and took every opportunity to shine. Pete Dunne's also a great choice to advance to the next stage of this IC title bracket. He's a good competitor to have in the fatal four-way to determine the number one contender when it eventually happens. We've gone with Chad Gable for Superstar of the Night. He's been working concurrently with the Alpha Academy, American Made, and the Wyatt Six while still doing the media rounds and apparently scouting at the Olympics. Not only that, he's also been smashing it out of the park, in the ring and with his promos. This week he made a debuting Uncle Howdy look great, and he did a fun little promo to hype the match. The way he took that Sister Abigail was also a thing of beauty. The standout of the night was that segment between Bronson Reed and Braun Strowman. First of all, the match was great, and the whole time we were left thinking why this was not on a pay-per-view. They have finally let the big guys go as hard as they want. These guys were pulling off incredible moves for their size, and it's cool they ended the match early because it means we get to see more in the future. Bronson walked out on the match, but the action spilled backstage. We were all wondering how Bronson was going to top those tsunamis from the last few weeks. He did top it though by dropping a tsunami onto Braun on top of a car. Can't wait to see how they beat this next week. This is how you make a star. What did you guys think of tonight's Raw? Were you impressed by Uncle Howdy's debut? Are you excited by the booking of Bronson Reed? Do you think they have done enough to hype the Randy Orton and Gunther rematch? Sound off in the comments. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe to let the YouTube algorithm know that wrestling is cool again. It will also really help the channel. Hit that notification bell too if you want the rundown superplexed straight to you. Catch you after SmackDown.